will learn how to design a YouTube thumbnail in Canva. Welcome to episode metrics. I am Adebayo Joseph. Canva is a graphic design website which provides tons of templates that can easily be customized according to your brand. Just name it. You can create various designs like YouTube thumbnail, video editing, background remover, presentations, logo, ID card, and many more. It comes both in free and pro versions, but if you are just starting out, the free version is more than enough for you. Let's dive into today's business. I'm going to be designing three different thumbnails. Now let's begin. So this is how the Canva interface looks like. So you can create various designs. As you can see here, we have whiteboards, presentations, social media, video, websites, and more. Under here, we have different design we can create: logo maker, flyer maker, banner, and the like, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, video ads, video editor, photo book, flyers, logo, menu, posters, and the likes. So we have various things we can do. So this is under education, so we can learn various skill here. So now, but basically we wanted to create a YouTube thumbnail. So we are not going to be creating from scratch. We are going to make use of templates. So let's click on the search bar here and type in YouTube. Just start type in YouTube and it will bring out the other one. So YouTube thumbnail, and let's click on it and wait for it to load. Now it's done loading. So you can see under filters here, you can filter it according to maybe minimalist, modern, simple, aesthetic, elegant, creative. You can select up to maybe three options at the same time. You can select up to three options. So and it will bring out everything according to what you have selected. But here I'm not going to be selecting all this one. Let me leave it the way it is. Let me leave it the way it is. Now let me leave it the way it is. So basically here I want to choose the free template, because here basically there are paid template and free template. If you come to this one, as you can see, this one is a paid one, this one also is a paid one, this one also is a paid one. Now this one is also a paid one. This anyone with crown icon, or if you see it's maybe written paid, is a paid one, so it's not free. But we have tons of free templates that we can make use of. So like this one is free, this one is free, and let me look for any other one that is free. Also this one is free, this one is free also. So we have more than enough to make use of. So but I want us to create different YouTube thumbnails, so that we can have the flexibility of choosing the one that we like, or the one that is most preferred for us to make use of. So let me, okay, first let's start with this one. Let's start with this one. Now let's wait while it's loading. Now we have it. So this is how the template looks like. You can easily customize it and make it your own. Firstly, let me remove this one. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. So if you like, you can replace this particular picture. But right now, I don't have any picture that I can replace it with. So that's why I have to leave it. So basically, you can replace it. So you can remove all this one if you like, and you can leave it. But I will remove it here. Let me remove it. Let me remove it. Let me remove it so that we can customize it according to our own taste. And let me remove all these ones. Let me remove all these ones. Yes, let me remove them. Yeah, let me remove them. Just click on delete. Now, so now let's change the background. Let's change the background for this one. Let's change the background. So to change the background, you just click on it, click on this particular area and come to this area. Just change the color, click on color and change it to whichever color you prefer. So maybe you have your own brand color, you can choose any color regarding to your own brand here. Now let me choose this particular one. Let me choose it. So basically, as you can see, the color has changed. Now maybe let's choose another one and see how it's going to look like. Now as you can see, the color has changed. the color has changed. So let's choose another one. Let's choose another one and see how it's going to look like. Now let's choose another one to see how it's going to look like. Let's choose another one. Let's choose another one and see how it's going to look. You can easily play around with any of the objects here. I think this one is okay. I prefer this one. Okay. Now, so let's delete this one. I don't need it. Let's delete this one. Just you can click on it, right click and click on delete, then we are done. So you can easily click on this particular text, and now let's replace it with how to become a freelancer on Fiverr. So that's it. Once you are done typing, you can come to this area. I think you can see this arrow, double arrow, double-sided arrow. Just click on it and drag it to either the left side or the right hand side. So now let's drag it to the right hand side and see what will happen. So now as you can see, this is the outcome. This is how it looks like. Well, let's change the font size to something like 55. Then you press enter. As you can see, everything has been changed. So just place your mouse on it and drag it to whichever position you want. So now let's align its center. Then furthermore, I will have to reduce the font size to 50. 50. I think this one. So now after that, let me click on this particular area. Yes, now I think everything is looking good, and bring it here. Now let's further reduce it like this. Bring it here. You can click on it and drag it. Click and drag. Click and drag. Once you click on it, then you drag it. You drag it. So I think everything is looking fine. So I like it the way it is because it's a minimal design, so you don't have to make everything to be more complex. And this one is okay. Now let's try the second design and see how it looks like. Now to create a new thumbnail, now let's come back to this particular area. Let's come back. So now let's choose another template that I want to make use of. Okay, now let me choose this particular one. Let me click on it. Now let's wait for it to load. Now it's done loading. Everything is intact. First, I don't need this one. Let me delete it. Don't need this one also. Maybe let me leave this one. I can need it. Maybe suppose that I will make use of it. Now let me click on this area. Just place your mouse on it. You left click and drag it up. Left click and drag it up. Drag it up. Then you now let's change the text. Double click on it. If you want to change the text, just you have to double click on it. Then come now let's type in the same thing we have typed in the other thumbnail. Now let's type in how to become a freelancer on Fiverr. Once you are done typing, you can easily reduce the font size to, let's reduce to 60 and see how it looks like. Just press enter. Now, now let's increase it a bit, maybe like 80. 80. I think 80 will be okay. Yes, now. So we have it, and let's make it center align. Ah, everything is now centered. So let's change the text color to white. Let's change the text color to white. Double click on it. Double click on it and come to this particular area. As can you see my cursor? Come to this place. Then you choose this white color and everything will now change to white. As you can see, everything is now white. So this particular shape, now let me just reduce it a bit. Let me reduce it a bit and let me drag it to this area. Now let me come to this place. You want to pick another text, come to this side, this area. You can see text, click on it. But here I'm going to choose a subheading because we have add a heading, add a subheading, add a little bit of body text. But here I want to make use of this one. So now let me type in here. So learn more, learn more. So this is what I've typed. So now let me pick this one and drag it here. Let me drag it here. But as you can see, here you can no longer see the text. No worry. All is because the text color is the same thing as the shape color. So now let's change the text color. Click on it and change the text color. Come to this place and change the color to white. Now as you can see, everything is now white. And let's make it bold. Come to this place. You can see, make it bold, bold, and reduce this particular shape. Reduce the shape size. Reduce the size. Reduce the size. Reduce the size. Reduce the size. You can see everything is now looking better. So you can easily change this color. This one, let's change the background color of this particular one. Now, but firstly, let's delete this shape. I don't need it. Let's delete it. I need something minimal or meaningful. So let's change the background color. Instead of black, let's make it white. Let's make it white. And this one, let's change the color to something like I think like this purple. Yes, I think this one is okay. Now you can leave it this way. You can leave it like this. And we have our second YouTube thumbnail. Now let's move to our third design. Now let's come back to this area and choose another template. So basically here we are going to be making use of which, now let me choose this particular one. This one also is free. This one is free. Yes, can make use of this one. This one is free. We're not going to pay anything for it. Now it's done loading. Everything has been loaded. Now, firstly, let's change this background color. So, however, I don't want this gradient color. Let's change it to to solid color. So, as you can see, we have this color. So, let me let me okay. Let me bring this particular one here and reduce it. Let me reduce it. Let me reduce this particular shape. Let me reduce it. Let me reduce it. Yes. So and bring this one out. So here can easily type. Now let's bring this particular shape here. Let's bring it here. Yes. Okay, I think it's okay like this. Here now let's type in learn more. Let's type in learn more. Now let's add a subheading. Add a subheading. Come to this particular area and add a subheading. Then type in learn more. So we have it now. So just click on it, drag it to this particular area. Then you come to this area and make it bold. Now you have it. So this particular one, freelancer, let me just delete it. I don't need it. I don't need it. So now let's double click on this one and replace the text with how to become a freelancer on Fiverr. Once you are done typing, you can easily click and drag it to the left hand side. Now let's make it center aligned. Now to make it center aligned, come to this side. As you can see, can you see my cursor? Click on it again until everything becomes centralized. Now everything has been centralized. So now let's change the font size to 55. Let's change the font size to 55 and see how it's going to look like. Okay, the font size. Okay, I think let's change it to 60. Let's change it to 60 and see how it's going to look like. Let's change it to 60. Yes. Let's click on it. Now let's click on it and drag it. Let's drag it. Let's drag it. Yes. Yes. Everything is good. Everything is good. As you can see, within a twinkling of an eye, we have three different YouTube thumbnails that we can make use of. So now, as it is, we can easily compare in between the three designs. Let me delete this shape. I don't need it. Let me delete it. I don't need it. I need something minimal and simple. So we have three different YouTube thumbnails. So as you can see now, you can pick any one out of the three. This is the third one. Now, this is the first one we have created. This is the first one we have created. This is the second one. Why this is the third one. So you can easily pick any one out of the three thumbnails. So for example now, after you are done designing, you can easily come to this place, click on share, then you come to this place and click on download. Once you click on download, we have various ways of downloading it, either in form of JPG, PNG, PDF standard, PDF print, SVG, MP4, GIF. But this particular one is for pro member. So but basically let's click on PNG. So once you click on PNG, click on download and your download will begin instantly. As you can see, everything is now downloading. So we have it here. We have it here. That's been, so can you see? We have it here. So it's now downloading. So now let's download the second one. Let's download the second one. This is the second one. Let's do the same step like the previous one we did. Now let's click on share. Come to download. Select PNG. Now click on download and the download will begin instantly. As you can see, everything is now downloading. So as you can see, it has been downloaded. So now let's come to the third one and go to share, click on download. Now PNG is okay for us. Click on download again and the download will begin. As you can see, everything is now downloading. Download has begun. So we have it right here on our computer. So that's here's a quick tip for you. When designing your thumbnail, it is always better to design up to 2 or 3 versions of the same thumbnail. This is important because it gives you the flexibility to choose the best thumbnail for your video, which in turn will increase the click-through rate. After designing, show it to 2 or more people so that they can easily choose the best one for you. It's very important to put into consideration human behavior in relation to what prompted them to click on a particular video based on attractive thumbnail. Alright, glad you made it to this point. We have now come to the end of this video. Like, share and subscribe to this channel so that you will get updated each time I drop a new video. In my next video, I will be showing you various websites where you can design various things online.